Why do you want to serve? Why Regent? And why now?
I came to this somewhat unnaturally. We had heard, and I owned him and found out that he wasn't running again. I asked a bunch of people, including many of my clients, if they were going to run. And the answer consistently was no, 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 no. And maybe you should think about it. And the first 10, I thought they were a little bit crazy. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that the university touches every aspect of the state. It's extension in rural communities, it's UNMC and world-class cancer research, it's college degree programs, it's Memorial Stadium. And as a business leader and a community leader, my commitment has always been to do whatever I can to make where I call home and where my teammates call home a better place. And I think that the University of Regents is probably the best position to do that. And also, I think it's the most important public institution in the state.
Absolutely. I've known you for a long time and know the work that you do. It had to have been kind of a surreal moment in deciding that you were going to do this.
It was surreal, and until the announcement went out, I was giving myself 100 reasons why I shouldn't do this.
As any good candidate should. Yeah.
As any good candidate, and I was like, if I'm my own counselor, that's probably a problem. But no, I think we're at a turning point for the university. If you have read anything about college, in Nebraska, the salaries of faculty and staff have been frozen. You know that tuition is probably going to have to go up, and you also know that this thing called the NIL is completely remaking what collegiate athletics looks like. And so it's really a turning point. And I think the next 10 years is going to define how we compete, how we grow as a state, because if we don't keep our very top talent here, how can we grow our communities in our state? And keeping the talent here. It's great to get a world-class education, but then if you jump ship and move to the coast and take that education with you, we really haven't embodied that aspect of keeping people here. And that's something that every politician talks about on the stump speech, right? We want to retain, recruit, attract. And I think that if we don't have a university structure to do that, that's not going to be possible.